What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones and I'm back with another video. Today I'm back with another sneaker unboxing of a Foamposite that I hate that I missed out on. So stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still support.
All right, man, I'm back with another video. Now, before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. All right, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, I am back with a sneaker unboxing of a Foamposite that I actually hate that I missed out on. Now, again, here's your hint right here. Pretty much it dropped last year, towards the end of last year. And to be honest, man, I will say October, November, and December, I've always said those are like those super popular months where sneakers just hit us back to back to back. And I mean, like, to be honest, dog, I just had a lot going on, but we're here, and I'm thankful to say that I actually not only got this sneaker now, but I also got it right at the retail price. So I didn't really have to come off the hip with the chips, even though I paid for it on the resale market. So here's your hint right there. So enough rambling, let's get to this unboxing. Boom, right here all up in your grill. If the camera's picking this up, I hope so. Pretty much I probably gave way more hints than I should have. So I know a lot of people in the Discord have kind of already been guessing this right here. So you're probably absolutely positively right, but let's go ahead and see if we can pop the top on these guys. And yeah, man, let's cut the chin music, man. So let's see if we can just get this joint going right here. Pretty much excited to see these guys, and hopefully they're everything that I hope for. I did pick these up on GOAT again, so got the little tissue paper in here. Get that up out of there, not important. I kind of opened it from the front, but it is what it is. And let's see if we can just boom, get that up out of here. And of course, there's your hint right there. Foamposite box. You see this should be a size 10. Let me double check this joint for myself. Size 10 in men and 11.5 in women's. There we go right there. There is that like GOAT logo. So I did pick these up on GOAT, and I will say I got this on the instant ship at retail price. So that lets you know the demand for these guys are not there. So let's just pop the top on the convertible box. This sneaker is actually from a very popular movie from back in the day. So yeah, there's a hint right there again. Throwing out nothing but gems. We got a little stamp right here, lid kind of broken, but I'll work with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't wear it in a box, but should have had a little stamp in there. Hopefully the camera picks that up. And yeah, let's set that to the side. See if we got the GOAT sticker in here somewhere, which I don't see, but it is what it is. I'm not really gonna trip. And there's the top right there. Boom. Foamposites right here, man. You guys had to know that these were coming. These are the pearls, right? Okay. I remember when I was in DTLR, and I'm gonna give you guys a little view right here. Boom. First shoe right there. And we will grab the other shoe, which I do see the GOAT sticker up in here, which I'll grab that in a second for the people who want to know in the back. And boom, right here all up in your grill, the Foamposite pearl, right? Okay. Now, I remember seeing these joints on the movie He Got Games. The character, Jesus Shuttlesworth, I believe his name was, which was played by Ray Allen. He had those guys on, and it was one of my favorite movies, but I don't even really remember watching a lot. There's that GOAT sticker right there for the people who need in the back. Got the stamp right there, and that's pretty much what we got in this joint here. Don't really need the box. And main attraction of the show right here. Boom, and of course, boom, right here all up in your grill, man. If the camera's picking this up, I hope so. I think last time this shoe dropped was in 2015, and yeah, you know the kid was going through some stuff back then, but we here now, man. We got these joints, they dropped in 2025, and to be honest, I just didn't simply do enough, not enough research, but at the same time, I just kind of had other sneakers and other priorities that I was actually going for at the time. But we here, man, and I can smell just that factory glue smell, like it's coming off like nobody's business, man. But these are the Foamposite pearls, man. And like I said, last thing I remember, these were actually from the movie He Got Game, which y'all know I do have the He Got Game actual like Air Jordans. So I feel like it was only right to have these, even though these aren't called the He Got Games, but they were worn in the movie He Got Games, if that makes sense. And I think these originally dropped, if I'm not mistaken, right, back in 1997. And I believe that's when the movie came out. And then I know they've done several drops since then, but I think the last drop before here was 2015. So what, 10 years since these guys came out, doing a little bit of rough math. And this will actually be my first actual like Foamposite Pro. All my other phones do not have the Nike swoosh on it, but these right here, for whatever reason, I feel like I can give these guys a pass, right? Okay, it says Foamposite on the pull tab, and I'll give you guys a little bit of the bottom action right here. Should be probably the greatest traction on here. Hopefully with this one just coming out this year, once I loosey-goosey, it shouldn't be too bad to wear, but there you go right there, a little bit of bottom action for you guys. Yeah, other than that, man, arguably one of my favorite sneakers that I feel like a lot of people were anticipating me to get these, and I know Manny and Divine them were making their best educated guess and or assuming, and yes, technically this is kind of one of my first sneaker pickups, but it's technically my second sneaker pickup. They just happen to come at the same day. Who am I kidding? We could probably still put this in the first sneaker pickup because I did buy them at the same time on GOAT, and even though they did come from like 2 different locations, but we here now, man. Yeah, so something I definitely want to add in the collection. So what do you guys think, man? I mean, to be honest, I've been in my Foamposite bag lately, and I've been very, very selective. And like I said, this is my very, very ever like first Foamposite Pro, and I'm loving these guys right here, man. To be honest, I know they say it's like a DMV thing. I've heard people argue like, oh no, it's a New York thing. But I mean, at the end of the day, dog, it's for whoever want to buy these guys right here, man. And when I do rock the Foamposites, I do get a lot of compliments on the Foamposites as well, man. So what do you guys think of my latest pickup? And then the He Got Games, if I'm not mistaken, those are 13s, and I actually do have those. It would be nice to see we get a fresh batch of those as well, if I'm not mistaken, because I'm pretty sure I got the Flints, I got those. Yeah, I would have to go down here and go see which ones I got, man, because, you know, I've been collecting for quite some time. But anyway, man, yeah, one of my favorites in my collection, and Ray Allen is one of my favorite basketball players of all time. I wouldn't say he's my top favorite, but he's one that I watched over the years, man. And he's also known as probably one of the best 3-point shooters of all time. So it just only makes sense. And of course, it features the movie, like He Got Game, one of my favorite actors, Denzel Washington. So again, man, just motivated me more and more to just want these sneakers, right, kid? Okay, so other than that, man, what do you guys think of my latest pickup? I'll probably even do like an on-feet short for these as well, just trying to make sure I incorporate enough content on the channel. I know pretty much the month of January for 2026 is pretty much, you know, it's slow, but it is what it is, man. We're gonna keep the party going until the next one. So anyway, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.
I figure out.